It's Week 10 of the 2024 season, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cards and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last weekend, they pulled one out in a very low-scoring affair. It was all about their defense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. Powers ahead at the 45. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Lawrence out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trevor Lawrence with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Seven nothing is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Now the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Under pressure, they got him again. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Working out of the gun, Love. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. Rolling to his left. He stiff arms it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence steps away to his left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Lawrence to throw. On the move to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run the option. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Throwing. Love. Staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On the return, Dortch. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. He's across midfield and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. To throw now, here's Love. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Love. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Love looking to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure, and the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. The Cardinals offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. That pass completed to Dortch. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Got his man, it's Dortch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Lawrence will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2. Connor going to try and run it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. We have played 3 quarters. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Love now. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. So it's Jets football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Love. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Here's 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. That escapes the sack. Flush to his right.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you. Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick. He's got daylight. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Now Ryland for the PAT. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now back onto the field comes the Cardinal offense, and they're going to try for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Love. And he's going to go down again. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. One last shot now for Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cards, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll be able